welcome to episode 5 of the Out of Bounds podcast. I go by the name of the Delta Fashionista. And as you can see, for those of y'all that have been rocking for us for the first 4 episodes, we're back to our big three. We're back to our big three this week. We got Kyrie, Mr. Noah Austin back.
Yes, sir.
For real. For sure.
I'm back.
So before we get to all that, I just want to encourage you all to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification for all future notifications for all future episodes of the Out of Bounds podcast, the Game and Chair podcast, soon to come the Off the Rats podcast, as well as the Tuck Talk podcast. Now, yesterday we recorded a very I like to say too much for YouTube episode.
Damn, I missed it, man. Damn, man, I missed it.
Over here debate. We having back and forth within the team. The team is putting that out.
Put me in the game, coach.
It was a beautiful train wreck.
A beautiful train wreck.
Beautiful train wreck. But it was a great episode for sure. It was a great episode. But this is what we're gonna do for y'all. We're gonna post the raw unedited version on our audio platform. So that'd be Spotify, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, at the Tuck Podcast Network.
But see, listen, hold up. I got you. But listen, down the road, we gotta start making a Patreon. Throw that episode, the unfiltered episodes, into the Patreon. Oh yeah, y'all gotta pay for that. Y'all want to hear us cuss? Y'all want to hear us do? You want to hear a longer podcast? Subscribe to the Patreon, bro. I got student loans to pay, bro. So what's up?
Right.
Come on, bro.
That's definitely gonna happen for the future. But like I said, we need our Tuck fans to support, like, share, send it out to everybody that y'all know, man. Support your boys. Support black media. We out here. We
support black men.
yeah.
And women and black women. We ain't gonna forget about the sisters.
Can't leave our sisters like Dr. Umar.
Hey man, same man. Got it. Mean.
All right, man. But fella, before we get into today's episode, let's give it a rundown for Kyrie, Mr. Noah Austin. How you been, bro?
Hey you man. Glowing? No, awesome. We glowing. I got a skin routine going. Got my nails done last night. Shout out to the girl Bethany. She came through to the crib. She did my nails. Aww. She a nail tech. That's a homie. So she came to my nails. Therapy works, boys. Therapy works. Therapy's amazing. I was in therapy, but yeah, I was on a hiatus for a couple episodes just because the guys called me and I was at an undisclosed location. That I couldn't.
We're all in Nepal,
and I was in an undisclosed location.
You're out in Wyoming.
In Wyoming, on some Kanye West tip. I was on my Kanye West tip. I was in Wyoming. But yeah, no, just job stuff, college stuff, personal stuff, therapy stuff. But we good, man. We back. Kyrie back, and schedule stuff because I got a lot. I'm busy. I got a lot going on, so I gotta.
No doubt.
I gotta work on my time management and actually having a set schedule for everything. So it's not like that. So, but we good. Kyrie's good. I'm here. I'm ready to drop a triple double as per usual. So
all right. So let's do stuff on Tuck Talk real quick. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, where you at mentally?
Me, scale 1 to 10. I'm probably gonna say I'm an 8. Okay. I feel like if you say a 10, you lying because ain't no one really that happy. Bro, ain't no way you a 10. Nah. But I'll say I'm an 8. I'll say I'm in the present, living life, good in school, got a job, we good. So I would say 8.
Yeah, can't complain much. Yeah,
I can't really complain. I'm good.
Now, Mr. Donnie, don't call me Donovan. You said that you had some news for us before we kicked off this podcast.
Hell, nigga. Here comes the Philly stuff.
Oh my goodness, he got that Joel Embiid jersey. The man in the middle.
Nah, you doing the accent, African Twitter they gonna cancel your ass, bro.
Nah, that's all I gotta say. Shout out to my boy Kenny for getting me that jersey 2 years ago.
They gonna hit my DMs and scam it.
I gotta say I'm an 8 right now. We clinched the #1 seed.
Oh my god!
First time since AI was in there, but we're gonna talk about more of that later. And What can I say? Philly's good right now.
Oh my god!
Imagine y'all niggas get bounced out in the first round.
Yo, y'all get bounced
If
out
we
in the
get
first
bounced,
round, bro.
I'm moving.
You should. You should move regardless. You should move regardless of even if y'all win or not. Even if y'all win a championship, still move. Because what the hell's in Philly? Like,
They got the
What
best.
you? Whoa,
cheesesteak, bro.
hold on.
bro, that
And the Rocky
sandwich,
statue.
We
nigga,
have great
Rocky,
cuisine.
nigga, Rocky's
Whoa.
fictional. The fuck, like.
Hey,
Me
tell
personally,
them
So
don't
that.
y'all
claim
have
that
a statue of a
Tell them
fictional character again. That's
No,
weird, bro.
Personally,
That's weird.
I don't claim that statue.
That's
I'm right
weird,
there with
bro.
you guys.
That's weird.
I'm right there
Like
with you
white
guys.
people in Philly remind me of like white people in Boston. Like that's weird, bro. Why we celebrating a fictional character with a statue, bro? Like what are we doing?
And they stand in lines and take pictures with this thing.
Bro,
and
he wasn't even a real boxer. That's how trash your city is. Y'all didn't have a real boxer to actually build a statue for. Y'all just got a fictional white man.
But hold on. Philly's not bad, all right? In the last 10 years, we had the Pope, we had the DNC, we had the draft, we have great cuisine, we have cheese
cuisine. Bro, a Philly cheesesteak is not cuisine, bro.
No,
our black and mild and a Philly cheesesteak is not cuisine.
Okay,
bro.
all right. Don't be talking about Fishtown like they not hip and shit. All right,
bro. You say cuisine, you come out to Atlanta.
We was ranked top 3.
I'm not gonna hold you, but New York got some quality cheesesteaks too.
Don't we ain't talking about no damn cheesesteaks, man. We talking about Atlanta, bro. We talking about lemon pepper. You gotta go to Magic City, get the lemon pepper wings. Gotta go to Atlanta Hit Fish House and Grill. You know what I'm saying, bro? Atlanta got cuisine. Y'all talk about cuisine. Y'all got sandwiches. At least New York got pizza. I'll give you that. New York got pizza. They got something.
The chopped cheese and the chopped
cheese. And the chopped cheese. What?
Pretzels?
Nigga, bro, I can go to Auntie Anne's and be straight, bro. I don't gotta go to Philly to feel that, bro. I don't gotta go to Philly for that. I can go to Auntie Anne's in the mall at Lenox or Perimeter and be straight. I gotta fly to Philly to get a pretzel.
All right, so I could definitely tell that we have a lot of pride in our cities. And it's great that all of our cities are represented in this year's NBA playoffs. All of our cities. So let's kick this off with our first topic for today. The NBA playoff brackets. So, fellas, like, what's our predictions for this year? First off, before we could get into like the full playoff seeding tournament, we have the play-in games. Tomorrow we got let's see, we got the Boston Celtics facing off against the Washington Wizards.
Ooh, I didn't know Boston was that bad.
Yeah.
Jesus,
and that's my second team too. The winner of that 7-8 matchup advanced to play the Brooklyn Nets in the first round. The loser of this matchup still have an opportunity to face the loser of the 9-10 matchup between the Indiana Pacers and the Charlotte Hornets. So the winner of the 7-8 gets the 7 seed. The winner of the 9-10 moves on to face the loser of the 7-8 for the right to get the 8 seed. On the west side, we got the Los Angeles Lakers. Shocker that they went so far down to 7 seed.
They were the champions too. Crazy.
You saw how far they fell.
Crazy.
They'll be facing the Golden State Warriors. Mr. Steph Curry, he was chefing it up. So the winner of that matchup will be the 7 seed will face the Phoenix Suns in the first round. The loser of that matchup will face the winner of the 9-10 matchup between the Memphis Grizzlies and the San Antonio Spurs. So, fellas, before we break down the full 1 through 8, for these play-in matchups, who do we got for the 7-8 between the Boston Celtics and the Washington Wizards in the East?
It really depends. Like with that game, it depends on what kind of night these teams are gonna have. Because like you look at Washington, if Bradley Beal and if Russell Westbrook are on point, then it's gonna be a game. But my thing is Boston, Jason Tatum got to be there. Jason Tatum got to show up. Jaylen Brown got to show up. It's really a toss up. I think any team has a chance to win it. Just who's on that night that they play. Because if Jason Tatum is not on and Jaylen Brown not on, Washington gonna run with that. And the same thing with the other side.
Jaylen Brown's out because Jaylen Brown's out.
Oh, he's injured.
Yeah, he's out.
Oh yeah, I'm taking the Wizards on that one. Like that's not even like you think Jason Tatum can go against just by himself Like Jason Tatum just by himself. Like, yeah, Jason Tatum can drop 60, but it's just Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
Like having Jalen, but Kemba Walker's there. Kemba Walker's going to contribute, but having Jalen Brown there, that's a big piece of their game plan gone. Like Jalen Brown is a bucket. So
And a good defender as well.
and a good defender all around. So yeah, oh man, yeah, I'm gonna take the Wizards on that one, cause
Okay, so the Wizards will get the 7th seed and they face the Brooklyn Nets.
yeah,
All right, Donovan, do you agree with that?
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to say the Wizards. Mr. Triple Double himself, along with Bradley Beal, they're
We'll get
just
into that triple double stuff. We'll get into that next time.
they're just too tough. I mean, I didn't even expect them to make it this far. But yeah, I just don't see Boston coming out of that.
Okay, so what about the 9-10 in the East? They got the Indiana Pacers and the Charlotte Hornets. This is that straight to NBA TV game right here. Cause
this
What?
you know what this is? You know what this is? It's not Triple B no more. It's Melo. It's the boy. It's Melo. Melo's my rookie of the year, even though he was
he's
injured.
out right now. But he's out
Bro,
right now.
I'm taking Melo. Give me Melo. I'll put my money. Like, nah, Charlotte taking that. It's not even a question to me right now.
First of all, is LaMelo even playing?
If LaMelo's playing, it's not a question. Charlotte taking that.
If he isn't, I'm gonna have to give it to Pacers.
If LaMelo's not playing, I feel like it's still gonna be a scrappy game, but the Pacers may scrape away barely because LaMelo is a fantastic passer.
Yeah, like, we're talking about the Pacers and the Hornets, so I ain't putting too much stock.
I mean, I ain't putting too much stock into it, but he's like, I don't really care about these niggas.
I really don't.
Really don't care. You hear that, LaMelo? You hear that? He does not care about Charlotte basketball. No, I'm kidding. LaMelo, send me a jersey. I will happily wear that. But nah, LaMelo, that's rookie of the year for me. So I would definitely.
Hold on, I think he is playing.
Oh yeah, I'm taking Charlotte then, for sure.
All right, so you guys said y'all taking Charlotte. I'm gonna go with Indiana for that matchup. I'm gonna go.
You just want to be different. It's okay. You just want to be different.
Nah, that's Donovan.
Nah, you just want to be different because we all three can't say Charlotte. You got to have one person be like, nah, to just rub the tape.
Come on, Pacers are not coming out that alive. Come on now, stop.
Like the way
y'all
Charlotte
on Sabonis, bro.
Bruh, Sabonis, no.
Y'all boys sleep on Sabonis, and
I will continue to be asleep.
Night.
I'm
night,
not,
right?
No. Like, Sabonis is good. Like, don't get me wrong. All jokes aside, like, Sabonis is still a good hoop. Like, he's still a good ball player. But, like, if you watch the Charlotte Hornets play with the energy they got when LaMelo's on the floor, and how exciting it is to watch them play, and the momentum they have every time a play happens, that's, like, good. Like, a really good play. In the playoffs, the regular season don't matter. So, like, the fact that they 33 and 39 and they barely made it, that don't matter. Like, it's the fact of, like, this one game now matters. And so for me, with that being said, I'm taking Charlotte because I've seen the way their momentum can sway in their way when LaMelo does a pass or they do a oop or something. Yeah, so I'm taking Charlotte. That's not even a question to me. Yeah,
regardless of the those four teams, I think they're all playing with, like, a chip on their shoulder. Okay, it's a huge statement game.
Okay, so y'all think – all right, so we're all going to disagree. Washington is going to beat Boston.
Yeah.
All right, so let's – since majority rules, I guess, so let's say Charlotte beats Indiana. Mm-hmm. They face the Boston Celtics for the right to get the AC to face Donnie's Philadelphia 76ers. Who wins that matchup, Boston or Charlotte to get eighth?
You talking about Boston or Philly?
Boston, yeah.
No, Boston or Hornets.
Oh, Boston or Hornets?
Yeah, they got the loser and the loser of 7-8 play the winner of 9-10 for the right.
I think that's gonna be a tough game. That's gonna be again one of those games where who's showing up tonight, like that right. Again. It's just like all these playing games. Just like when you look at March Madness, it's gonna be like who is showing up tonight.
It comes down to their stars and their playmakers.
It comes down to the stars, but also it comes down to the bench. Like who's like Boston, they're relying on that bench. You ain't got Jaylen Brown now, so you got Kemba Walker, you got all your bench players. Like who's showing up? And Charlotte, they got LaMelo, they got I think Dwayne Bacon's still on the Charlotte Hornets. I forgot who else.
Terry Rozier.
Terry Rozier, who is a spark plug. You know, he's hit the shot. He's hit a game winner. So
Gordon Hayward.
Yeah. So again, that game is gonna come down to who's showing up tonight. Like who's feeling it.
Who wants him more?
Who wants him more? Because that to me, that's the energy it's giving me. So I feel like if either team comes with that intensity, then it's a toss up. Most of these games are really just toss-ups of who's coming into play. Like, Indiana can get Charlotte a run for their money. Indiana can come in like, oh, no, we winning, and give them a run for their money. So, like, all these games are really just, like, who's coming prepared to play, who's prepared to win, to go get a chip. That's what it comes down to in my eyes.
All right, so I'll say Boston will get the 8th seed. I think they could beat Charlotte. I think Jason Tatum, because Jason Tatum, he could get you 40 on any given night. And I think against a team like the Hornets, he could do that.
But the thing is, going.
Is it enough?
It's not enough going. I think it's enough
Who
for
can get 40
play
on the Hornets or Indiana.
Okay, that's cool. Bro could drop 40 in a playing game, but when you playing Milwaukee, the Nets, Philly, when they go play Philly, it can't just be Jason Tatum because if it's Jason Tatum, then it's Jason Tatum versus Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris.
You got Tyrese Maxey,
Tyrese Maxey, and I'm not even a Sixers fan, but it's like
real hard for them right now, bro.
I'm not a Sixers fan, but I'm just thinking, but real talk, Jason Tatum can drop 50, but you going against a team that got their star players and you ain't got Jaylen Brown. You got Kemba Walker, that's cool. Kemba can drop 20. Okay, 20, 40, that's 60.
And they got Evan Fournier too. Can't forget that.
All right, but who's guarding Danny Green? Who's guarding Steph Curry?
Whoa, did you say Danny Green? Get out. This man said Danny Green. Danny Green is not a threat. Please stop it.
Whoa. I know he did bad in the playoffs.
No. You said Danny Green with your whole chest like he about to drop 35. No.
As opposed
who gonna guard Danny Green?
Our shooters.
Who gonna really guard Danny Green today? I don't think Boston, if their game plan, when they sit in to watch film, they are not watching film about Danny Green. They just gonna say, hey, defend the perimeter.
Okay, but time out real quick. We get a little bit ahead of ourselves. I'm just saying that Boston, all they have to do is win one game. I don't think they could beat Washington, a healthy Washington team. Indiana or Charlotte, I think that's possible.
It's possible, yeah.
Because neither team has a go-to guy like Jason Tatum
or
Kemba Walker.
For sure.
So
yeah,
I think they could win a play-in game. Now, what they do after that, I don't know, but I think they could do enough to get in the playoffs.
So if we're just talking about playing games, I agree with you. If it's just a playing game, Boston can definitely, if they lose to Washington and they play at Indiana or Charlotte, Jason Tatum 50, that's more than enough to beat an Indiana or Charlotte. But going on, like you said, that's out my hands. Like that's a shrug. That's a Michael Jordan shrug. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it is what it is after that.
Game.
Yeah. So I agree with you on that.
All right, cool. So let's move on to the West. The 7-8 Lakers, Warriors. Who y'all got winning that?
I want the Warriors to win, but I feel like I know the Warriors are not going to win that.
They're not winning this.
That's what I'm saying. Like I want the Warriors to win just because I mess with Steph. You know what I'm saying? I like Golden State, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting, but they not gonna win it.
I think it's more strategic that they lose this game because I feel like they match up better against Utah. So lose this game here. Memphis, San Antonio. Neither team has a Steph Curry.
Mm-hmm.
Neither has a guy that can put up 40 at will like Steph Curry. So lose that. Face with
that's a chess move.
Antonio. Face Utah, a team that they have their number this year.
Mm-hmm.
Donovan Mitchell, he's hurt. Mike Conley's dealing with some injuries. So even though most likely they both gonna play for the series, but
yeah, I think
take your chances.
I mean, that comes down to, like you said, that's a chess move right there. Like if you tell your team like, hey, when you're a coach, you put your team in the best place to win. So it's like if that's what we gotta do to get there, then you gotta do some chess, moving some pieces.
Like, bro, look what the Clippers did. The Clippers lost their last 2 games just to get out of the Lakers side of the bracket.
That's strategic, man. They're like, nah, we're not doing that. Doing that.
So if I'm Steve Kerr, Granted, I know as an athlete, like you supposed like you play to win the game. That's what the great Herm Edwards said. You play to win the game. You don't play to just play, right? But I'm like, man, like I have a better shot of getting to the Western Conference Finals as an eighth seed by running the gauntlet, being either Memphis or San Antonio, getting past Utah, and facing either the Clippers or my Dallas Mavericks in the second round. So that's what I'm saying. So do we all agree that the Lakers basically be the winner of that game?
Yeah.
I believe it's just
Is
obvious.
LeBron? I have one question. Is LeBron back? I think he is
Oh,
back.
he's gonna play.
He's gonna play. All right.
He says he's not as healthy, but I think that's
LeBron
that's
always
just
needs a
a
narrative,
tactic.
bro.
But
LeBron
that's the
always
thing
needs a
is,
narrative.
every time LeBron goes into the playoffs, is LeBron had a groin injury. Oh, LeBron did that
There's
because
always some
that
drama to it.
LeBron is like the Drake of basketball. There's gonna be a different rollout each time. Am I lying though? We laughing, but that's real
You're
talk.
not.
Yeah,
Real
You're
talk.
not.
I'll
Every
about
time LeBron goes
Steph.
into the playoffs, it's a different rollout. Either he's injured, or he's not feeling it, or he's like, I'm too old, my knees hurt, bro. I don't know if I can still do this. And then he come out and is
And who?
vintage LeBron like he was in hoop. So it's like I'm not like nowadays. If you've watched LeBron, you not you're like yeah okay whatever. You still gonna come out and hoop. Like back
Yeah.
then back then when he used to do that. Like, oh my God, LeBron's hurt. He not gonna play like he used to. And he came out and play. Yeah, we've seen that how many times? No one's buying that no more. You coming out
Yeah.
and hooping. Just like Drake. Drake is like, man, I don't know, man. And then he dropping tapes and dropping, EPs, and they hard. It's like,
Right.
bro.
I mean, in a meaningful game, you don't count out LeBron plain and simple.
Yeah, I'm not count. No team in the NBA is counting out LeBron James.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't care if
narrative
Buddy
that he's
got
trying
one.
to spin is just crazy.
Even if he had one leg, I'm still not counting LeBron James out. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you not counting LeBron. There's no team. There's no locker room, no film room where they're gonna be like, so we ain't gotta worry about 23 over there. So about
exactly.
about Anthony Davis, like, bro, that's probably one of the greatest to ever play the game. What are you talking about? Like, nah, we don't. No, they're not doing that. That's disrespectful.
All right, so the 9-10, the Memphis Grizzlies and the San Antonio Spurs. Who y'all got? I got the Spurs.
That's a toss-up game for me.
I'm not betting against Pop. Nah.
That's a toss-up game because I feel
I'm
like
gonna say that's one of those games I just don't give a fuck about.
Honestly,
they're not even on my radar.
This is a straight to NBA TV game right here as well.
Yeah, NBA TV.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's not a TNT game. That's definitely an NBA TV game. Bro.
Right.
Because the only reason I would watch it was to watch Ja Morant because that's the only player I probably care about on the Memphis Grizzlies. No shots to the Grizzlies, but that's probably the only player I really care about is Ja Morant because I feel like if I had to really analyze this game, if Ja Morant is on, Ja Morant is a light switch for the Grizzlies. So if Ja Morant's on that night, the Memphis has a pretty good chance of winning that game. And if he's not on, then it's gonna be a really steep uphill battle to beat Greg Popovich and the Spurs. So again, like I said, in the East, it just depends on who shows up that night because they don't really have like the Lakers got LeBron, Golden State got Steph. Memphis has a second, third year rookie in Ja Morant. Like he's not to the point where we're like, oh yeah, they got Ja Morant. You know what I'm saying? They're good.
Right.
So it's like, again, it's just whoever shows up. So because Patty Mills could show up and drop 25 or something. Like we don't know.
Yeah.
So it's like we don't know. So it's one of those toss-up games for me.
It's definitely a toss-up game. Plus, the Grizzlies, they was in this position last year. They was in a playing tournament against the Blazers during the bubble. So they kind of have experience in this format. The Spurs, not so much. But I'm going to go with the Spurs for the simple reason. They have guys with playoff experience. DeMar DeRozan has plenty of playoff experience. Patty Mills has playoff experience. Rudy Gay has playoff experience. Jakob Polo. Greg Popovich, one of the greatest coaches of all time. He has playoff experience. So I think they'll win this game. And then they're going to face the Warriors for the right to get the AC, and I think the Warriors will win that. Do y'all guys agree with that?
Yeah, I can agree.
Yeah, I agree. That makes sense to me. I agree.
Like I said, it's a straight right after the Warriors and Lakers game. That's the game.
Oh yeah,
that
you cutting that off.
5 minutes. So
you cutting that off, bro. After the Warriors and Lakers are done, bro, you say I'm not watching that. I'm not. I will watch the highlights on YouTube of Ja Morant catching bodies. That's what I'm gonna do.
Right.
That's what I will do. I'll watch the 11-minute compilation highlights the next day, but I'm not gonna sit down and watch that.
All right, cool. So let's run through the full West playoff bracket real fast. The 2-7. Let's say the Lakers. We all agree the Lakers they're gonna beat the Warriors. So 2-7 Suns Lakers round one. Who y'all got in that series?
I'm taking the Suns.
And
My
how
boy
many games?
D-Book.
Yeah.
And how many games?
In the series, I'd say Phoenix to game 5. Phoenix to game 5 or game 6.
Phoenix in 5 or 6?
Yeah.
Bro, you just went hard for LeBron. Talk about you not gonna bet against LeBron.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have to go 7.
No, all I said no
the
team. I said no team is discrediting LeBron James in their game plan. That don't mean I'm rooting for LeBron. I'm just saying like I like what Phoenix got. The thing that people don't understand is Phoenix is hungry, or I think a lot of people understand Phoenix is hungry because you understand the bubble. Devin Booker literally was a Kobe mantra. Like he was he definitely honed in on that Mamba mentality and got Phoenix, gave them hope. And I feel like Devin Booker was like him staying here because there's a lot of talk about him leaving Phoenix. And so with Chris Paul being there and then playing as well as they have, it's the Lakers. It's not going to be a cakewalk. So I definitely say Phoenix in 5 or 6 because Phoenix got that. They left the bubble without a chip, and Devin Booker's like, I'm not doing this again. So
we ain't doing this again.
Yeah, I feel like Devin Booker has that in him to be like, nah, we not gonna do this again, bro. We not doing this again. So I say Phoenix in 5 or 6.
What about you, Donnie?
I'm gonna say 7 just for the sole purpose.
So Phoenix in 7.
Yeah. Just for the sole purpose of LeBron James.
He said, oh, it's going to game 7 because of LeBron. Like, for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
it's definitely going to 7.
There's no way that LeBron just dips out and just clocks out early. He's going to give it his all.
He's not going to give out, but again, these games, the playoffs, man, it comes down to who wants it more. I think Devin Booker wants that more than a lot of people. So I'm betting on D-Book. Like, I feel like Devin Booker just wants it more. Like, LeBron had it. He won it last year. That's cool. Devin Booker is like, nah, bro.
We in here. He really doesn't have anything to prove at this point. I don't believe so. So, yeah, I mean, Devin Booker could win it more along with Chris Paul. So
yeah, especially having a vet like Chris Paul by your side.
I'm not trying to hear that about no Chris Paul. That dude never won shit.
Bro, hold on. We got about
Chris Paul.
You see the disrespect?
We really disrespected Chris Paul. Like, Chris Paul going to the Hall of Fame, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
Okay.
After he retires, he's more than likely going to become a coach.
Oh yeah, I can see Chris Paul being a coach for sure. This man Liddell
don't disrespect the point guard.
Liddell just hates point guard. I didn't say point guard. I didn't say all that. I just said Chris Paul is a really good player.
To me, y'all could give me a tech all y'all want, but I'll take Rajon Rondo over Chris Paul.
Oh, that's a tech. Hold on. We need a button. We need a button that says that's a tech because we not finna play Chris Paul like that. I don't care. I don't care.
Rondo want to chip with the Celtics.
That's cool. That's cool.
And there's a reason why the Clippers went so hard to get Rondo. Because
Rondo's the
best player general. Playoff Rondo is a real thing. I don't know about playoff Chris Paul. I don't know about that. Chris Paul, don't get it twisted. Chris Paul, you got him on your team, you're going to the playoffs. At the very least, that's a guarantee. But you're losing by the second round. Each and every time.
Losing by the second round, no.
Except for that one year in Houston, his first year in Houston, when he hurt his hamstring, and James Harden basically had to carry the team all by himself, and they lost to the Warriors in about 7 games, I believe.
My thing is, bro, we not gonna sit here and disrespect Chris Paul like that. Like
I'm
that's
not talking about Chris Paul. I'm not. I'm sorry.
But the fact that you said I'm taking Rondo over Chris Paul, like that shit was.
I am.
No, because first of all, hold on. I had technical
championship DNA. If I'm a young team and I have Rajon Rondo on my team, a guy that's won at the highest level, won chips, I'm gonna listen to Rondo over Chris Paul. I'm sorry. I'm gonna listen to the guy that got that has the rings.
Bro, nah, man.
You make a pretty good argument.
No, he does not.
Yes, I do.
He doesn't. He said, "I'm like, I guess maybe he does." No, he doesn't.
All right, check it.
I'm sitting over there wavy options.
No,
that's like this, right? That's like let's say for instance, right, the Miami Heat or the Lakers, right? They in the finals and they bring a legend to talk to the team. Who you gonna bring in to talk to the team, Shaq or Charles Barkley?
obviously Shaq. Obviously Shaq.
But why? Not so much because he's
Shaq is a beast. What are you talking about?
Charles Barkley was a beast too.
But you're debating.
That's not gonna fly, bro. We talking about Shaq over Charles Barkley, bro. No, that's not even close.
That has the doctorate.
That's not even accurate because the thing is, no one's like, yo, let Charles Barkley come talk. Who wants to hear from Charles Barkley?
Listens to him on
he's
the
a
show.
Hall of Fame, and he's arguably the greatest power forward of all time. My point is this: you're gonna listen to Shaq because Shaq has the rings.
No, Shaq has that mentality.
Rings didn't even cross my mind.
Rings don't cross my mind.
Rondo has that too.
No, he doesn't. I've never seen Rondo in a game where, even when he played with the Celtics, I was still a kid, but I remember watching the Celtics play in the championship. It was really Kevin Garnett when it came to the chip. When it comes to mentality, it was really KG. Rondo was just there, and he played and he executed. But we talk about mentality. That shit came from Kevin Garnett.
Okay, 2008 Rondo, I'll give you that. But the years following that, Rondo is arguably the best player on the team.
That's cool, but that's cool and all. He'd be the best player on the team. But it's like, we talk about mentality. You talk about Shaq. You talk about, because you said, oh, we thought about rings. I thought about mentality because I've watched videos where Shaq.
What good is a mentality? You don't have the rings.
You can have a mentality. Well, no, wait. I got him. Hold on.
It's not like Rondo was just a big player. Like Rondo.
No, I got him because listen, you can have that dog mentality, but be in a shit situation.
Chris
Paul, you can have that mentality, be in a terrible situation.
I'm not gonna let that rock. Chris Paul had Blake Griffin, prime Blake Griffin. He had young athletic.
Bro, Blake Griffin was Aaron Gordon before Aaron Gordon.
Yeah,
let's not do this.
JJ Redick. He didn't have Aaron Gordon. He had JJ Redick. He had Jamal Crawford. In New Orleans, he had Tyson Chandler, Peja Stojakovic, David West, and Houston he had James Harden, a former league MVP, scoring champ James Harden, Eric Gordon, Houston. He had Clint Capella. OKC, he made that situation work. Everybody thought the Thunder was gonna be a rebuilding team, and right now he has young Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton on boys. Chris Paul,
and that's how they got their 51-21. What's your point?
And he had Doc Rivers, who's one of the best coaches.
Doc Rivers was more the problem during their
speak on it.
Playoff run.
How's that when they still went to the playoffs a year after Chris Paul left?
But they always got bounced out.
Okay.
In the second round.
And so has Chris Paul.
So I wouldn't put that all on Chris Paul. I will
it's
put
not
that
all Chris Paul's fault.
It is all on Chris Paul because Chris Paul always loses early.
Hey, Chris Paul, if you listening, man, I see what you're doing. Shout out HBCUs, man. I feel you. It's all love over here, man.
He don't represent.
You know what I'm saying? Liddell does not represent us, bro. It's me and Donovan would love a jersey, man. Shout out to Chris Paul, man.
100%.
For 100%. Shout out to Chris Paul. Like, nah. No, because Liddell gonna be mad. Liddell gonna be mad if Chris Paul really like, hey, bro, shout out to them two dudes on there. But the other dude, man, fuck that nigga, bro. Liddell gonna be that's crazy.
You know what I'll say back? Fuck you too.
but here's the difference. Chris Paul gonna drop 30 on your ass. Too, you like, oh, what? I'm gonna drop 30 on your ass. So that's a lose-lose situation. He's like, I can still drop 30. Bro, how old is Chris Paul? Like 30 so? Fuck out of here. Chris Paul, nah. Shout out to Chris Paul.
I'm taking Chris State Farm commercials. How about that?
Bro, yo, his kids are in that, bro. His kids are in them. Nah, bro.
You wild. Don't bring the kids into it.
He said, "Fuck them kids."
Once again, Chris Paul. Chris Paul. He does not reflect. He does not reflect out of bounds
podcast. We would love to have you on, bro. We had Chris Paul on here to talk to Liddell. That shit would be hilarious. I would not say a word. I would just want to hear this shit. because you'll say this because Chris Paul not here. But if Chris Paul really here, bro, you not tell this man, yo, you suck hot ass, bro. We not doing this, bro. We not gonna sit here and do this. Bro. You not.
Nah.
You're not. You're not.
Nah, I'm the same way regardless, bro.
Nah. So we talking about All-Star Chris Paul. Multiple time All-Star Chris Paul is here. He's on here. You not talking about
no rings, and he ain't gonna get one this year either because he's losing in the first round. Lakers is 7. Moving on. Let's go. Denver.
Move on. Yeah, we moving on.
Denver Portland 3-6. Who we got?
Portland, Denver. I'm gonna take Denver because Jokic been playing Joker. He's been playing pretty solid. You know, and they got Denver got a pretty good squad. So yeah, I'm taking Denver on this one. But Dame and Portland, it's gonna be a game. I can tell you that. It's gonna be a series. But I would probably say Denver in 6.
Yeah, as much as I want Portland to get over that hump of being like just not reaching it, I think there. Yeah, no, it's not. You can't bet against the MVP.
Not this year. Not this year.
All right, so 4-5 Clippers Mavericks. I'm going with my Mavs. I'm being biased. Mavericks in 7.
Mavericks.
This one's tough. Yeah.
That's my mob. Shout out to Luka. Shout out to KP. Shout out to Mark Cuban.
I'm gonna take the Clips on this one. I'm gonna take Kawhi on this one. Yeah. I'm gonna take the Clips on this one. I just hope Paul George doesn't get gamed on by Luka. That's the only thing. Because Paul George got a history of getting
Luka go give him that work.
That's the sad part. If he gets gamed on again by Luka, he gotta retire, bro. Because Dame did it to you how many times?
Dame way bad. Dame did. He did so disrespectful.
So disrespectful.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Dallas. It all depends on if Kawhi is gonna show up in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And he is, but playoff P.
Nah, bro. If the Clippers have Kawhi when he was on the Raptors and he hit that shot,
it would be a different story.
It's a different story. So if Kawhi actually shows up and actually cares about the playoffs and actually winning the playoffs, I'm taking the Clippers.
I just don't see a leader on that team. And
Rondo's the leader.
Bro, hop off Rondo's dick, bro. I swear, bro. Like, bro, Rondo is not this great, bro. You make Rondo sound like Kobe. Rondo is not this great, bro. Rondo is not this good.
Rondo's a different beast.
Oh, my God. He was in Atlanta. He averaged, 5 points, bro? We not going to sit here and do this.
No, I'm not going to clown on that because True Urban Culture is based in Atlanta. So I'm not gonna do that.
I'm not clowning on him either.
It's Atlanta, bro.
I live in Atlanta. What are you talking about? I've watched the game for Cuz dropped 5 points. So
y'all don't care about basketball in Atlanta like that. Y'all the most bandwagon city there is.
How, bro? How we bandwagon at this point,
bro? Who was watching the Atlanta Hawks last year?
I was, because we in the city and I have to watch them. They here.
Okay, you're a sports guy, but speaking in terms of your city,
the people were watching because ever since the Hawks drafted Trae Young, niggas started watching more. That's not a lie.
I think what Liddell is speaking on is how much national media attention are you guys getting outside?
Well, obviously, outside of Atlanta, we in a mid-size.
I think that's what he's talking about.
Mid-size market, but.
I mean, it's a pretty big market at this point now.
It should be a big market.
Shout out to Tyler Perry.
Man.
You ate that shit awesome.
Listen, shout out to Black Mediocrity, because Tyler Perry is just like the Black Adam Sandler. Shout out to being black and, being mediocre and still making money. Shout out to doing that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, honestly,
we really getting out of bounds.
I mean, am I lying? This is not a movie podcast. It's not a movie podcast, but
you speaking facts.
That's the funniest thing. You're not lying at all.
I'm not lying. Like, Adam Sandler makes his little movies with his friends, which is cool. Everybody eats. Are they blockbuster hits? Are they like blockbuster? Like, bro, he's winning an Oscar? No. But
he makes something movies, that you just turn.
He gets paid, and they get syndicated. What do Tyler Perry movies do? He makes movies, Madea movies. They get syndicated on BET. And he gets revenue.
Their movies are so bad that they're good.
Yeah, Click was a movie. This ain't a movie podcast. This is a sports podcast. But
all right, so I say Mavericks and 7. Donovan, you said Mavericks in 6, right?
Yeah.
And no, you say Clippers in 6.
I say Clips. I say go to Game 7. I say Clips in 7.
Okay, so that's 2-1. So Dallas will move on. All right, Utah, Golden State. This is my upset. I'm gonna say Warriors in 6. This could be the Warriors.
Warriors in 6.
You think so?
Yeah, man. Steph Curry's balling right now.
Against a weak Utah team with
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, no. Steph Curry coming out for blood. Steph Curry's like, nah, we're not doing this today. So I'm with Liddell. I'll say underdog Steph. I'll take Steph.
Underdog, put that on the t-shirt.
This man.
Shout out to
Anyways.
I tried to do it. I could do a good Shaq impression, by the way. I really could, but I'll say that.
Oh my god.
Let's move on to the East.
All right, cool.
The one that I care about the most.
All right, so Brooklyn. No, we're gonna start from the top up because I want to transition to the next one. I want to go my segues. All right, fuck it. All right, so Philly, Boston, 1-8.
Oh, this is easy. Philly.
Yeah.
Philly.
I would say that's.
I want to say Philly, but for some odd reason, we can't get past Boston in the playoffs. So I'm going to say Philly, but in the back of my mind, I'm saying Boston.
Nah, Philly in 5. Philly in 5.
Yeah, it's gonna be a gentleman.
That's what it should. That's 100% what it should be. No doubt about it. But because we're Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, we always have a way of fucking some shit up.
What I'm hearing is Philly is literal trash. He said it here first, boys. Philly is terrible.
I wouldn't say trash. I would more say Butterfingers.
Anyways, Philly in 5.
Yeah, Philly in 5.
Philly in 5.
But just know in the back of my mind, it's Boston is knocking on the door.
Philly in 5, boys. Philly.
That I'm most excited about. Knicks Hawks. I got Knicks in 6.
Yeah, the
Knicks. I got Hawks in 7.
Too good.
I got Hawks in 7.
Hawks in 7.
It could have been a better matchup for the Knicks. I like the Knicks.
I say Hawks is. I feel like if the Hawks show up with Trae Young and Clint Capella, and I forgot their rookie's name. He's a rookie center. I feel like if they show up, it can go to Game 7.
I think you talk about Bruno Fernando. Or no,
no. I think his name is Olinko, or I forgot his name. Starts with an O, but I'm not gonna butcher his name right now. But he just dropped like 21 or something last game. So yeah.
So this is
regardless or not, just seeing the Knicks in the playoffs again is. It's making me want to visit New York.
It's gonna be a beautiful day at Madison Square Garden. It's gonna be a beautiful day. I wish I could get some tickets to the game, or if I could get complimentary tickets. Like I got some. I still got to connect to MSG. Like hook us up.
Hook us. I will fly just to now.
I will literally. I will literally go up there.
I'm not flying to that dirty city. Y'all can have that, anyways.
Only the Bronx is dirty. I'm from the Bronx. Shout out to my bro. Come on, we dirty over here.
That man said, "Hey yo." He said,
that's why everybody from the Bronx always say that they from Harlem. Either I do got some connections in Harlem, like I was lived there, but nobody really want to claim the Bronx like that.
Damn. Cardi B claim Bronx, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah, all right, but the 3-6. This is another compelling matchup right here: the Milwaukee Bucks and the Miami Heat.
This
is too tough.
I say Bucks.
I think that's a toss up to me. That's again that this game is coming down to whoever wants it. Because if Jimmy Butler is Jimmy Butler from the bubble and the playoff Jimmy Butler, then he gonna give Giannis a run for his money. So if Tyler Hero shows up again gives him a run for his money. Because Tyler Hero has been pretty quiet this season, or kind of quiet.
Yeah, if the last season's Heat turns up, then I can see them doing it again.
Yeah.
But,
so this is.
The answer should be the Bucks. But
it should be the Bucks, but for me, it's just if I had to pick somebody, I'll probably pick. Fuck. Y'all gonna hate me, but I'll say Miami is 7.
Okay.
I'm not.
It's not. Yes.
I say Miami is 7.
I'm mad at that. All right, so the 2-7. This will be interesting. Brooklyn Nets versus the Washington Wizards.
Oh, Nets, easy. It's not a question. That's not even. That's not a question. This part is 2 minutes each, bro. It's the Nets and 4.
Nah, I can't let you disrespect Russ and Bill.
Nets and 4.
Wait, are you serious?
They could at least get a game.
They not getting a game over Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie when he's not on his bullshit. Like,
and not to mention the Blake Griffin.
I
you don't even have to count.
Blake Griffin, come on, man.
That's what I'm saying. You don't even have to count him.
You don't even have to count Blake Griffin.
You don't count, period. He's wild.
Blake Griffin gonna still get you something, bro. Like, we're not gonna sit here and act like Blake Griffin not gonna get you nothing.
Like, he's a role player now.
Anyways, like I said, Nets and 4. That's my answer. Nets and 4.
I'm gonna give them a game. I'm gonna say Nets in 5.
Can't believe you. Come on, Washington.
I got too much respect for Bill and Russ, especially Russ. I got too much respect.
Nobody's disrespecting them.
I mean, I do too, but bro, Russell Westbrook,
Kevin Durant, James Harden, his former teammates, 2 dudes that bitch like, nah, like we can't.
They dropping Cuz off. That's cool, but they dropping him off. Just because we played together don't mean I gotta let you win a game. No, KD. No, KD. I'm gonna tell you right now. Nets in 4. KD gonna drop a smooth 35. James Harden gonna drop something, and Kyrie gonna get a little triple double or something. And they Nets in 4. Like, this is not even a conversation. This is not a conversation. It's Nets in 4.
Nah, man.
Rui? I don't even know how to say his name. Rui Hachimura. I don't know. Like, bro, is he gonna do something? I don't mean to butcher his name. I'm so sorry to the Asian community. I'm not trying to butcher.
Rui Hachimura. Yeah.
Rui Hachimura.
Hachimura, yeah. I am sorry for the Asian community. I was not trying to disrespect you. I'm not trying to say his name wrong. But I tried to go off my head. But yeah, like, Cuz ain't gonna come out and drop 25. Like who do you? Nah, the Nets got too much, bro. Even they bench, like, nah.
Yeah, arguably one of the best. You got 3 of the best shooters.
You still got Joe Harris, bro, who can still sneaky drop 15.
Who is the 3 points leader?
Joe Harris can literally come in and drop 15 and y'all not going to notice. But it's going to matter.
Speaking of Joe Harris, once again, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all enjoying this podcast so far, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. And also, if you want to be a Joe Harris on a segment like this on this show, just simply comment on our video, leave your email. I'll send you the link. That way you can be a part of it.
I want to read the comments. I want to see. Y'all have to sit. We have to set up an email so people can send in their takes and we can talk about it. I want to hear this.
Somebody wrote KKK on our last video that we did. Where it's like the Jake Paul situation.
Cause, bro, we in America. 3 black men talking candidly about sports. You think they're gonna let that shit fly? And plus, it's YouTube. They just
wanna hate.
And we were roasting the Paul, bro, but it's cool. Though.
Oh, I wasn't there for that, but yeah,
we take it all good, bad, man.
The good, the bad, the ugly. But see, this is why we accept everybody, but our black community, they gonna love us. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. I don't care. You know.
No, his pro-black shit. I fucks with it.
Nah, I'm pro-black, but you know, but I'm cool. I'm cool with everybody, you know. But you know what I'm saying? Just like Issa Rae said, I'm rooting for everybody black. I love everybody, but I just root for my people. That's cool.
That's a fact.
I went to HBCU, so you can't like it's there, bro. Like,
look, I support your decision.
Like, it's there.
That's a fact, but shout out to all people. That's what I said. Shout out to all people. But I got too much respect for Russ to say that he's gonna get swept, man. I think he could pull an AI, get a triple double. You know, he gonna get a triple double every game. But I think he could get a triple double, get like a 40-point, 20 rebound, 15 assist triple double, and have an AI moment, win a game. That's what I think. So I'm gonna say
I don't think he can necessarily carry a team by himself.
He got Bradley.
But he has a Bradley Beal.
So that depends if Bradley. That depends if Bradley Beal is gonna show up in the series. Like that, like he has Bradley Beal. He's on the roster, but is Bradley Beal gonna show up? You know, for the series. So it's like, you know, like I mean, Bradley Beal is still a hooper. I'm not taking that away from him. But again, like in the playoffs, who is showing up to play? If the Wizards, like, granted, if the Wizards show up to play, they drop Bradley Beal and Russ go duo. You know, yeah, they can probably win a game or two. But again, the Nets. This inevitable. The Nets is gonna win the series. That's just the inevitable right now. I don't see it going any other way.
It's inevitable, but I'm gonna say Nets in 5. Nets in 5. All respect to Russ. I think he gonna pull an AI. That's just me. But speaking of AI, that brings us to our next topic. Look at this smooth transition right here. Is Russell Westbrook this generation's Allen Iverson? He set the triple double record, 184 triple doubles. He's back in the playoffs. He's basically the one of the most eccentric personalities in the league. Kind of reminiscent of AI. AI changed the game as far like from an image standpoint. Russell changing the game as far as a statistics standpoint with the triple doubles. So when it's all said and done, will Russ go down as this era's Allen Iverson? Who's my favorite player, by the way?
I don't think so. I don't think I. That's two different lanes. I think Russ has his own lane.
I get they're two different players. They're two different players, but in terms of
I would consider it close. Their stats are not that far off, but
yeah, I wouldn't say like that would be his thing, but it's definitely close. I think it's a good comparison, but I don't think it's like when Russ retires. I think when Russ retires, we're gonna remember Russell Westbrook as Russell Westbrook. It's not gonna be really like, oh, he's more like this,
the
like
most
that.
Explosive point
guard you've seen. Or he's comparable to Allen Iverson, but when it's all said and done, when he goes into the Hall of Fame, it's gonna be Russell Westbrook, Mr. Triple Double. That's what I meant when he's in his own lane. A league of his own, like Mr. Triple Double. Like he has that title now. And no one can take that from him. So it's a good Allen Iverson is a really good comparison. If you compare like play styles or players that are close, for sure. But all said and done, Russell Westbrook, he's in his league of his own. That's Mr. Triple Double. So that's what he's gonna be retired as is Mr. Triple Double. And that's it. Like
but the comparison is kind of apropos in the sense that it seems like Russ is not going to win a ring. It just seems like that's just what it's going to be. AI didn't win a ring, but AI still culturally, like he's level within the culture. And kind of the same with Russ, but like these media pundits like Steve A. Smith that's basically like, yo, like I want to see Russ compete for a chip. Not say he don't want to hear like Russ say, oh, like I'm a champion in life type of thing, because that's kind of what a lot of people say about AI as well. Like AI is like a champion of the people, the people's champ. Russ is kind of like in the same vein. So I feel like
but here's the thing: AI didn't really have help throughout his career. Russell Westbrook has had help with some of the best players of this era. So to like compare him that way, I think would be doing a disservice to AI, who literally carried a trash team.
He's like, I'm from Philly, and it was trash. Like I know for a whole fact, it was terrible. I remember that.
Yeah, got more love for Eric Snow than AI, which is crazy to me.
Damn.
I never said that, and he's never gonna let me live that down.
You said it, bro. You said it. All right, but can we all agree that Russ is a future Hall of Fame at the very least?
For sure, yeah.
First ballot.
Yes.
No doubt.
Ballot. All right, cool. Then we can transition to our next topic. Look at this. Look at us, bro. Look at us. We just moving. The 2021 Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. Like, what are thoughts on this upcoming class? You got Chris Webber going in, Paul Pierce,
Kobe,
Bosh, Rick Adelman, former head coach of the.
Well, Kobe wasn't part of the. So are we talking about the 2021 class or the 2020 class that was supposed to go in last year but was
we should
delayed?
talk about the 2020. You guys want to recap the 2020 class? With Vanessa Bryant giving.
I really just care about Kobe. I mean, I think that's the only player anyone really cares about from that class.
Right? Yeah. I mean, he took over the spot.
Yeah, I don't care about KD and Tim Duncan.
No, but it was eclipsed by.
Kobe. It was eclipsed by Kobe. I mean, I care about Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan was a fire player. Like Tim Duncan.
I'm sorry to say,
one of the best power forwards.
Hold on. I'm sorry to say, Kobe. Y'all might come at me for this. I don't give a fuck. But Tim Duncan is ranked higher than all-time greats list than Kobe Bryant to me.
That's your prerogative. I mean that's your prerogative. That don't mean it's right, but that's your prerogative.
That's the only thing I can think of. Like
that's cool, but you're not right. That's fine. Like
I am right. I'm fine. I am right.
Nah, bro. Kobe.
You know what?
I'm gonna tell you right now. It goes. Michael Jordan. Number one. LeBron. It goes Michael Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron for me. I'm sorry.
See, that's a young boys list. That's a young boys list. this is my list.
I mean, Kobe.
Please,
what you talking about? Kobe
us.
dropping. Who you putting above Kobe? Who Kobe not dropping?
Tell you, I'm about to put 10 names ahead of Kobe.
And you tell me Kobe not. 10 names? And you tell me Kobe's not dropping none of them.
I got MJ 1.
Okay.
Kareem 2. Magic 3. LeBron 4. Larry Bird 5.
Time out. You put a white man over Kobe Bryant? What the hell? No, I'm kidding. Let me stop. We're gonna get another KKK message. Nah, Larry Bird was fired, but Kobe dropping
to
Larry
put
Bird.
him over Kobe is
Kobe dropped, like, race aside, Kobe's dropping Larry Bird because Larry Bird, he only shot 3. Well, he was only known for really shooting threes. Like, Kobe dropping him, bro. Like, what are you trying? Like, nah, bro.
Right,
all-time list, nah.
All right, so 5, Larry Bird. 6, Hakeem. 7, I got Tim Duncan. 8, I got Shaq. 9, I got Bill Russell. And number 10, Wilt Chamberlain.
Your last...
That's a mature top 10.
Your last 4 is just... the fact that you put Tim Duncan over Kobe...
Yeah.
Nah, I mean...
And then you put Shaq over Kobe?
You know what? All right, this is... Because I consider Tim Duncan to be the greatest power forward of all time.
For sure.
So you're the best position.
100%.
So you're the best at your position. You belong in the top 10. The reason why I have all these big men, because it's debatable. It's debatable to like who's the greatest center of all time. Is it Hakeem? Is it Shaq? Is it Bill Russell? Is it Wilt Chamberlain? Is it Kareem? So you need all of them in the top 10.
Kobe, you don't need all of them in the top 10.
Yeah, you don't need them in the top 10.
You don't need all, because that means you leaving out a lot of people. If you just putting big men, like, nah, you can say, like, Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, cool. Shaq, for sure, got to be in there. But, like, Hakeem, if it's debatable, it's not up there, bro. Like, if
the fact that you put Larry Bird up there just discredits your whole list.
No, Larry Bird is one of the greatest of all time. What you mean?
At the 2 guard?
No, Larry was a 3 and a 4.
He was a 3 and a 4. Oh, that's my youngness.
But you put him over Kobe, though.
But if you say, right, wait, no, because you just said Tim Duncan is the best in his position. He deserves it there. Cool. No, so you tell me Larry Bird is the all-time better in the position, even though LeBron does play the 3, and Larry played the 3.
LeBron is the best small forward of all time. Larry is a close number 2.
How?
Because you gotta.
So you're just completely skipping Kevin Durant.
My God, so many brain cells. Huh? How?
He's not right ahead of Kobe. For me,
I'll give you that. He's not ahead of Kobe, but he's damn sure ahead of Larry Bird. What the hell?
No, he's not.
KD's dropping Larry Bird off, bro. KD is
Larry Bird could do everything KD could do,
but he's not 7 foot. That's crazy. So KD's still dropping him off. KD's still dropping Larry Bird off. I don't.
Yeah, all right, we can't stay on this too much.
We're not gonna stay on this too long. But AKA Larry Bird is getting dropped off by Kobe. And
Make
KD.
sure you clip this when you said that you're putting Larry Bird above.
Please do. Kobe. I'll put this on TikTok because that's ridiculous.
Put it on Twitter, everywhere.
That's ridiculous. Larry Bird is getting dropped off by Kobe and KD.
You guys have 8 thoughts on the 2021 Hall of Fame class? Paul Pierce, Garner, Chris Bossy, Webb, Ben Wallace.
I think my only thing, Ben Wallace, I think he deserves it. Ben Wallace for sure. What he did with the Pistons, like
undrafted, first ever undrafted player to go into the Hall of Fame. By the way,
for real. So it's like Ben Wallace for sure. But what? You can go. Anyways,
I'll keep it.
Anyways, hey,
what are you talking to?
My man said, "What? You can go.
You can go."
Hey man, nah, Joe. Nah, Joe. But
Tim game strong. I see you.
Nah.
You can go.
You can go. Okay, that's why we gotta be in the studio. But this is why we gotta be in the studio together. But I can't be at home anymore. But What the hell was I even talking about? I forgot what I was talking about. I don't even know anymore.
Nah, we
Oh, I know.
I
I know what I was about to say. I was gonna say that the Hall of Fame. I feel like now it's just. I feel like if you're an old head in the NBA, you kind of just get a ticket into the Hall of Fame, kind of. Because like, what's really the criteria anymore? Like you said, Chris Webber.
numbers, impact, accolades. That's
Okay, what was Chris Webber's impact? Like Ben Wallace, I understand for sure. KG, Kevin Garnett for sure. Tim
Hold on,
Duncan.
Ty, you can't think you understand Ben Wallace, but not Chris Webber when Chris Webber was a better player.
First undrafted.
Chris Webber put first of all the Fab Five, Michigan. That's one.
That's in NCAA. We talking about NBA.
It's the Naismith Memorial. It's not the NBA Hall of Fame. It's the Naismith.
Oh, it's the Memorial. Okay,
it
cool.
High school, college, Olympics.
Oh, I'm thinking. Again. That's that 20. This that 21. I'm thinking it's the NBA. My bad. If we talking about basketball,
it's the basketball.
That makes sense. Yeah. No. Okay. Never mind. I'm thinking the NBA. Okay. We good, guys. Because that makes sense now. Chris Webber makes a lot of sense.
That's the one.
Fab Five for sure.
Now the cultural impact on the culture in basketball.
For sure.
You also got he put the Washington Bullets on the map when they sucked for a while. Before they were the Wizards, they were the Bullets. He got them to the playoffs. He put the Sacramento Kings on the map.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't really been shit since he left. Let's keep it a buck.
Exactly.
He should have been there, in my opinion. His numbers are up there with Tim Duncan and KG. He should have been up there. He should have been in the Hall. So I'm excited for him. I'm also excited for Paul Pierce. I can't wait for his Hall of Fame speech. Hopefully he got some scrippers on stage with him. That'd be lit. Smoking some black and mild.
What made him do that, man? Like, come on.
We're not gonna
get out of Disney, bro.
We're not gonna dive that deep into Paul Pierce, the life and legacy of damn near Paul Pierce, bro.
And Bill Russell is also going in there as a coach. He's
for sure. So we talking about if we talking about basketball Hall of Fame, yeah. We talking about basketball Hall of Fame for sure.
Yeah. All right. So everybody agree on that then.
Yeah. No arguments here.
All right. Cool. So, all right. Let's move this along. So let's jump straight into the whole Tim Tebow shit. Now,
is this a 2-minute warning? I hear it's just a.
No, we're about to get into it 2 minute warning, but we're gonna spend like about a quick segment on Tim Tebow.
I thought I was jumping the gun here, guys. No, I'm kidding. We're good.
Yeah. So. Tim Tebow has officially signed with the Jacksonville Jaguars. He's gonna be a tight end on the team, take up a roster spot. To me, I would say to me, Tim Tebow, he's like that fly that just won't go away. You know, it's like the fly that you keep trying to kill spot, and it just keeps showing up. You know, he tried baseball, that didn't work out. He tried being a college football analyst, that didn't work out.
I mean, at his age, I don't know what he's still trying to accomplish.
As you can tell, I went to sleep. So
yeah, I feel like he doesn't really know what he wants to do.
He just wants to occupy space.
I just think he loves to be the subject of conversation.
That's a perfect.
I just feel like Tim Tebow just wants to occupy space. That's all he wants, because he wants to be a tight end. How tall is he? Is he tall enough to be a tight end?
I think about 6'4".
He's 6'4"?
6'4", 6'5", 250. He's big enough.
My thing is, you know me. Oh, yeah. I went to HBCU. We pro-black over here. Man, you know what I'm saying? My thing is, all I got to say is, Colin Kaepernick still don't got a job. But Tim Tebow...
He could have had one.
When?
He's good.
There was a report going around that NFL set him up with like a small little training camp or something like that.
Yeah, that he moved the location.
Yeah, and any team was allowed to go. I think only 5 participated or wanted to go, and he changed the location.
I feel like they did that to appease the public. I feel like they didn't do that with the intentions of actually like looking at his talents. I feel like they just did.
And I think that was one of the reasons why he didn't go through with it.
Yeah, because it's disingenuous.
But does the intent really matter when you're trying to claim that you're trying to get back in the league?
I mean, yeah, the intent matters because, like, if you're an NFL player, if you're a kid and you about to have a pro day, and they just gave you a pro day just because we just gonna give Cuz a pro day because of public opinion.
It shows that they're not really interested.
It really shows that we just here cause to make it look pretty. We not here cause we actually care about what you do. Yeah, we don't care about what you actually doing. That's what it seemed like to me. And I know a lot of people are like, well, Colin Kaepernick had a chance, and that's cool. But my thing is, it wasn't genuine. Like Tim Tebow got a genuine tryout to actually have like the opportunity to like people paid attention to him and like, okay, you want to play tight end? Let's actually see you play tight end. Colin Kaepernick, the only reason why he got that workout was because the public wanted him to get a workout. The NFL didn't care if he got one or not. They didn't really care if Colin Kaepernick got a workout or not. So
yeah, and it was just for the NFL to just throw us a bone and like, here,
just be like, here, he's not signed, but we gave him a tryout. He just wasn't good enough. So it's like, it doesn't really, for me, it doesn't do nothing. But my whole thing on Tim Tebow, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. My thing is Colin Kaepernick, it was disingenuous. It just looks fishy. You have Tim Tebow, a pretty, I don't even say subpar, but a pretty mediocre NFL quarterback, goes away, retires or whatever. Now he's back as a tight end and he can just pop back up. It doesn't look good.
Okay, but you gotta look at it. Like, it's his old college coach that gave him this opportunity, Urban Meyer.
That's the most white privilege thing you've said on this podcast right now.
No. Chill. I'm just trying to make a point. He got this. I'm gonna say this one. I couldn't say.
Don't pull off the 9.
I'm gonna say this right here.
That was the most white privilege. No. Wait, guys. His old coach gave him a shot. It's fine. It's nothing crazy. Like,
I'm with you.
I'm kidding. You're good.
Look at the headline. I said Tim Tebow intentional. I think he is. But I'm just saying that Tim Tebow, like you said, is like white privilege, right? Urban Meyer, your old college coach, is basically like a favor for an old friend.
That's basically a favor.
It's unfortunate that Kaepernick does not have that. Any old friends?
Like, yeah, I'm on Tim Tebow's website right now, and it still has him listed as an athlete.
This nigga has a website for what?
Unfortunately, Tim Tebow online, and it still has him with a picture.
For what? What does he do?
In an MLB Mets jersey.
Tim Tebow couldn't even go and play professional baseball at the MLB level. This man played for the minor league team for so long.
I mean, he has a summer sale up to 40% off discount. So,
my thing with Tebow, it doesn't seem like he doesn't know where he want to be. Whether he want to be a quarterback, he is very defined the fact that he was going to play no other position but quarterback. That's for one. Then he went on to become an analyst. Then he went on to play college baseball.
Why didn't he just stick with that?
Not college baseball, minor league baseball with the Mets. And then he went on to become a preacher. I saw him in a couple of TikTok IG clips. I'm like, oh, he's a preacher now. Now we seeing that now he getting an old favor from an old college coach. As you say, no, white privilege. I agree with that. And now has shouted the Jacksonville Jaguars when there's other capable tight ends that's still in the free agent market. And you have Colin Kaepernick, who, by the way, I'm not fighting for Kaepernick to get back in the league. Because I feel like it's kind of like it's very sus as far as how he went about with everything.
Does he even want to get back in the league?
Yeah,
I don't really think he does.
I mean, now for sure.
Just appeal to like his fan base that's rooting for him to get back in. That's all I think it was. I don't think he really wanted to get back in.
I feel like now today, Colin's probably like, nah, I'm good on that. But like, I think for me, it's just a sentiment of like how easy it was for Tim Tebow to come back and how hard. It was made out to be for Colin Kaepernick to come back, and even though Colin didn't do anything illegal, he didn't do nothing terrible. Everything he did was legal. It was just his own personal opinion. So it's just like I don't know. It doesn't sit right. And like you said, there's still a lot of decent tight end free agents that they could have picked up, and they just picked Tim Tebow, who's never really played tight end at the pro level. And just because he feels like it,
college.
or
Look at
any level. He just
Kelvin
woke up
Benjamin.
and felt like playing tight end, and he got to deal with the Jaguars. Doesn't sit right with me.
I think it was more. I still think it was that race element, but I think it was more like Liddell said. He was just close with like Urban Meyer.
Yeah,
Because I mean, the Giants just signed former first round pick Kelvin Benjamin.
Yeah.
Is that how you pronounce it, Calvin?
Yeah, Kelvin Benjamin and David Gelman, the former GM of the Panthers, drafted him. So
So I mean, I get that aspect, but I think we're gonna get a lot of comments. Race, why you guys bring race into everything? Because it is everything. We live in America, where at one point we couldn't do what we do.
I never understood that comment.
That like don't bring race, don't bring race into sports.
Race is in everything that we do.
Like, bro, like 50 years ago, we couldn't even play in the NFL. Like, what are you talking about? Race matters. Like, even now, like, it still matters. And so it's just the fact of how easy it was. Yeah. Just the difficulty. And he's like, oh, well, you're an athlete. Like, bro, like, calling, like, I don't know. It was just how easy Tim Tebow was like, oh, babe, I feel like playing tight end this morning. And he's now in the NFL again. And then Colin Kaepernick's like,
maybe halfway through the season, he'll become a DJ.
I don't know. It's going to be like the 2K18 where he went from a DJ to NBA Street to he's getting an NBA contract. Like, bro, that was the wackest my career story ever.
That storyline was just...
That's a Tim Tebow storyline. That's a Tim Tebow story.
I'm never going to hold you.
That's a Tim Tebow storyline.
All right, so we could agree on that. But as far as like with Cap goes, to me, I don't think he really wants back in.
I don't think he wants to be back in right now.
I don't care if he ends up in the league and shit like that, because it seems like at this point, like, why? Like, you've been out of the league for like what, 4 or 5 years?
Yeah, he doesn't. I don't even know where Cap is right now. But
he's a bigger name now off the field than he ever was on it. So
he's
why jeopardize your brand, that culture, personality, by getting back in the league and possibly not living up to all the hype that your fan base that you just developed through Black Lives Matter have for you? So why fuck up, the message of the cause? So I digress. But let's get into the 2-minute drill. Mr. J.Cole. J.Cole just recently debuted this past weekend in the African Basketball League. Had a meaty stat line: 3 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. So, in terms of J.Cole, how do we feel about, like the fact that he's exploring, his horizons, playing ball overseas in Africa, in the motherland? And outside of that, how do we feel about, musicians branching off into pro sports? Period.
I feel like if they can compete, then, by all means go ahead. But like I told you guys off camera, like J. Cole can hoop, but like I told y'all, like J. Cole is like, if you take like probably one of a good pickup game basketball player. Like, he went to St. John's, he was a walk-on. Still he's still a good player if you go into pickup basketball. You taking a pickup basketball player and put him in a pro league. He still got a bucket. He still got 3 points, 3 rebounds. Like, that's probably, to be in a pro league and just to score anyways, that's still an achievement. Even people people behind the computers type like, oh my God, J. Cole sucks hot ass because he only got 3 points. It's like, dog, okay, you go play in a pro league and get a bucket against dudes that are...
Yeah, if I score 3 in a pro league, I'm walking off that
I'm good. I played against... You played against pretty decent competition, pro players, and you still scored. You got rebounds. Like, he still did something. So I still give J. Cole it's a dope thing, but I think, like I said, J. Cole is like the best pickup basketball player being put in a pro league, and it's just like that's kind of what you're gonna get in my eyes. That's what you're just gonna get.
Okay. So I agree with that. But in terms of, like, are there any other athletes that you guys would love to see play pro ball? Whether like a Quavo, like a Romeo, like who would it be if so?
I remember Master P played for the Raptors. That was dope. I remember
Master P. He did play for the Raptors.
I think Quavo or Justin Bieber.
Nah, I think Chris Brown. Chris Brown was hard. Chris Brown was hard at basketball. I don't think he can play pro, but if Chris Brown was in the G League, I would watch it. Like, if Chris Brown was in the G League, I would watch that.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so I feel it's very important to get the WNBA a little bit of shine this episode. We've been doing it for each and every week. So, what y'all guys, like, we about 2 games in. with the WNBA, like how y'all feeling about it so far?
I'm tuning in. I'm tuning in because I remember seeing New York Liberty, and I forgot the
Shout
young
out to
girl's name.
Diago, Didi Richard.
Yeah, that shot, yo, that was cold. She came off the pick and she hit that. It was cold, and it made me actually like want to watch the game because now it's exciting because like it's like competition. Like you can see like these girls are hungry to play and they like actually hooping. And like I told y'all in the earliest episode, just let these girls hoop. Like I don't want to see them pass like, and she hooped and she hit a buzzer beater and I thought that was hard. And plus they have way better jerseys than the NBA by far. So
The Chicago Sky jerseys are hard, and the Liberty as well.
yeah, and I know the Dallas. I forgot the Dallas brand team, but their jerseys are
The
hard.
Dallas Wings.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dallas
Dallas
Wings.
Wings.
Their jerseys are hard. So I'm definitely tuning in. Shout out to Lexi Brown. I saw your IG. She fire. She on fire on the court and off the court, but she definitely fire on the court. But shout out to Lexi Brown.
I bet. I bet. So, all right, fellas, it's about that time for us to get up out of here. But before we do, let's plug ourselves, social media, and all that thing that we got going on.
Y'all know me, Kyrie, No Austin, aka Kyrie. You can find me at the No Austin on everything. I promise y'all, I'm not gonna have another hiatus. We try to have a schedule where I can actually be here consistently. But yeah, no, Dino also on everything. I got some more photo shoots coming in. Again, got some. They already know I was in a secret location. Y'all will know why I was at a secret location later. Yeah, but yeah, stay tuned. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, I got a couple of things I'm working on: book, screenplay, and just a bunch of traveling and trying to get back into film.
Cool. Yeah, y'all already know me, Mr. Liddell, the fashionista. IG's right there. But I'm gonna plug some other people because we've been very pro black. No, we're always pro black, by the way. But I just want to give a shout out to some black owned businesses. Shout out to my guys over at Misspent Youth. I got my Say Less hoodie. And shout out to my boy Sean with the Loyal to Life brand. So shout out to my guys. Salute. Check out those platforms. That IG for Misspent Youth is ARTSES. Oh, no, sorry. ARTESCO. Let me make sure I get that right. And for Loyal to Life.
And this was the guy you wanted promoting your stuff?
Oh my god. Oh my god. There we go, guys. There we go.
And for my guy Sean brand, Loyal to Life,
Giving the black community a bad look.
NYC.
Just giving us a really bad look here, Liddell. Just
right.
Just hitting it on the nail, guys.
That went way better in my head. All right, man. Just like I'll put the links to their IGs in the description to this video. But in the meantime, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this week's episode of the Out of Bounds podcast. As you can see, the Big Three is back in full effect. Back like we never left, just in time for playoff season. And yeah, just remember, guys, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell on the way out to get all notifications for future episodes of this podcast, as well as Tuck Talk, the Gaming Chair, and soon to come to Arthur Rad's podcast, headed up by our Tuck Factory coordinator, Mr. Jerry Tomlinson. So that'll be coming soon. And yeah, guys, you can catch us from this point forward every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. We work out a new schedule, a schedule that works out for all of us. And we look forward to bring y'all more and more entertainment covering the world of sports. And remember, guys, as always, on this side, we're always going straight out of bounds. So take care. We see y'all next week. Peace.
All right.